Good evening and welcome to the K&F Concept Professional Camera Backpack Real User Review. Now this is my third K&F Concept camera bag that they have sent me for review, and I must say, this is my favorite. And we're gonna get into why. But first, we're gonna run down a few of the specs of this bag, and then we're gonna dig into the negatives so we can end on a positive note. The bag's capacity is roughly 25 liters and can hold 2 DSLR bodies with lenses attached, and depending upon how many other accessories you have in the bag, upwards of 5 or 6 lenses. It has a dedicated laptop sleeve in the back that can hold up to a 15.6-inch laptop. I have not tested it with my Mega Dell, but it does fit a late 2016 MacBook Pro. The bag is splash proof and tear resistant, and yes, I did get caught in the rain and my gear was safe and sound inside. It also comes with a detachable waist belt, and I personally always take the waist belt off because unless I'm going on a very long hike, it just always seems to get in the way. So I really like when a bag has a detachable waist belt because then I don't have to deal with it, try to wrap around the bag, it gets in the way. It's just a hassle, and this bag makes it easy because it is detachable. Next, let's see what I can carry inside this bag. And I feel like Wilson from Home Improvement right now. This is a front access bag. We have a Mavic Pro and the controller, 2 Mavic batteries, a Sony 30mm 1.8 prime lens, some gaff tape, Sony 24 to 240 lens, ND filters, Sony A7S Mark II with a 16 to 35 wide angle lens. In the flap we have a variable ND filter, memory card wallet, battery bank and iPhone cable, and currently empty, but I do keep extra cables and accessories in here as well. Okay, we are through the rundown of the bag. Now let's dig into the negatives so we can get them out of the way and get into the positives. We're gonna start with the outside of the bag and work our way in. And we're gonna start right here with these 2 outside pockets. It has 2 very nice long pockets on the front, but I think that these are totally underutilized. There is a sleeve here for your keys, which I keep 1 extra battery, and a battery wallet in the other side. Now, if this had different sleeves through here to keep batteries or SD cards in, these pockets would be much more useful, because if I didn't have this battery wallet right here, this pocket, it would pretty much be useless for me. It's in a great spot, it's a quick access pocket, so if there were just little stash pockets inside, maybe even a couple of these stacked, that would just make these pockets far more usable than they are right now. Another kind of negative about this bag is the access point for the laptop sleeve. Right here are your zippers, but you can't open them because you have 2 nylon adjustments for the actual shoulder straps here. So you need to unhook these before you can unzip and access the laptop sleeve. Now, it does help to make it a bit more anti-theft because once these zippers are up and these straps are closed, it's not as easy for someone to steal anything out of the bag. So it's not totally a negative, but it's not totally a positive. Moving on to the inside of the bag. Another thing are the flaps for the zipper covers here. Sometimes they work perfectly, no problems at all. But other times they get caught and then you gotta fight with it to get it off. Sometimes they come off easy, sometimes they don't. But right now, it's in there pretty good. And you can see there's a little bit of wear and tear on these flaps because after a few weeks, this has happened quite a bit. Now, we don't have any workaround solution to this. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with it. If you're careful and you kind of pull downwards on the zipper, that seems to help not get it caught. But in a real world experience, you're gonna be doing this quick. You're gonna be just pulling these from whatever angle you're at to try to get into the bag, and chances are you're gonna get them caught eventually. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. But if they do come out with a newer version, K&F, you don't actually need these for anything. They're mostly inside the bag, so you don't really have to worry about them. As an external zipper, these little zipper covers there are definitely needed, but being internal, yes, it will be open to the world when you're trying to get in and out of the pockets, but it's mostly inside the bag. So I think that they're more of a hassle than anything else. So if you just eliminate these altogether, it's gonna make the interior pockets of this much more usable. And that's about it. Honestly, I think this bag is pretty well thought out, and that's why this is my favorite bag from K&F that I've gone through so far. The only thing that I was on the fence about, and honestly, I'm on the fence about this every time I see a front access camera bag, because I think front access, easier for people to steal stuff. But the workaround here is your straps, if they're on there, it makes it harder for the zipper to go all the way down, unless you want it to go all the way down. But the reason that it is front access is this. Boom. I don't have to open the entire bag to get my camera in and out. I can get my camera done. And that's why I don't mind this bag being front access, because again, you do have a bit of your anti-theft when you have these straps on the bag, so no one's gonna easily be able to steal your stuff. Now we're gonna dive headfirst into the positives about this bag. And besides the top access, there are a lot of them. We're gonna start with the outside of the bag. I really like that the way this bag is designed is to have the tripod carry on the front of the bag. It has a fold-out tripod foot and two straps directly in the center of the bag. Now this helps for two reasons. Reason one, you don't have your tripod hanging off either side of the bag, so when you're going out a door, you don't have to worry about it cracking something, like when you're going out your back door of your house and it's made of glass and you hit it with your tripod every single time. Now it's directly in my back, so when I turn, I'm not gonna crack it. Reason two, you still have access to both of your side pockets, so you can carry a water bottle, you can carry a MOZA Air and all of its components onto the side of the bag and not have to carry the big heavy plastic case. It's just an all-around awesome thing to still have both side pockets available for use for anything that you can think of. The top grab handle is really nicely padded, but not too close to the bag so you can't get your hand in there. It's really easy accessible and very comfortable in the hand. The shoulder straps are very thick and padded, yet still flexible, so they're very comfortable on your back. And I had a bag full of gear recently at a tattoo convention, walking around for several hours, and this thing was very comfortable. It has a very well thought out trolley mode because your side straps, the one that's on the actual adjustable piece of nylon, is male on the one side of the bag and female attached. And if you go to your other strap, it's female and male. So again, the top access for the bag is really great for quick access to the camera. You don't have to stop and put the bag down and completely open it to get your camera. You can just swing it around, open it up, get your camera out, and get the shot. The internal organization is pretty standard as far as camera bags go, but it is a nice space so you can fit a lot of gear in here very conveniently and have everything organized just to your specs. It's got a well padded air mesh back, so it's very breathable and very comfortable on your back when you're wearing it for an extended period of time. And it also has these rubber abrasion resistant guards on the bottom, so when you're setting the bag down, it helps the bottom of the bag last a lot longer so it won't wear out on you. Now the price point for this bag is about $130 US. There will be a link in the description down below if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. Now, as far as professional camera bags go, that's a pretty reasonable price, seeing as a Peak Design bag is about $300, some of the in-case bags around $200, the low pro bags around $200, $250, and I'd say this is really on par with the quality and the components of some of those more expensive bags, minus the Peak Design bag, review right here. And I really recommend this bag, especially if you don't want to spend $200-300 on a backpack, because honestly, it's unnecessary. You don't need to spend that much money on a bag to get quality. You're spending the money on the name. And because K&F Concept is maybe a name you haven't heard of too often before, doesn't mean that it's not quality. Everything on this bag is well built. The zippers are very sturdy. All of the nylon buckles are very nice. The straps are very good. I've been using this bag for weeks now, and you can see it still looks brand new. So if you're looking for a very versatile, very usable backpack to carry all of your camera gear, this is really what you want to be looking for. 25 liters, it's really good. It's not going to be too big. Once you get up to 30 plus liters of a bag, then you're getting bulky, and that's when you start carrying things you don't need. I still have extra space in this bag right now for more gear. I can fit at least 2 more lenses in here. I have a whole extra pocket full for more batteries, accessories. I can carry AA's, I can carry D batteries for my microphones, a lav mic, I can throw that in here. I can put more drone batteries in here if I need them. I could put spare drone blades in here. I can still fit a lot into this bag, and I don't need to spend 2 or 3 times the amount of money. So if you were looking at this bag, I say dive on in and go for it. This thing has been treating me well, and I'm thinking this is gonna be my new go-to bag. I've been using this for work pretty much every single day. Again, I have used plenty of big name brand bags, and this K&F Concept Pro camera backpack is definitely holding its own against all of those big name bags. So definitely give this a shot. You will not be disappointed. If you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell so you get notified the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.